Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Surviving Mars here on Mars Monday. Last time, we started moving some of our colonists underground. As you can see, we have colonists underground. There's a food shortage apparently. But there's people underground, they live down here, underground. And, they're honestly not too upset. They're just mildly upset is all. There's no food. It's kind of a problem. Like it's a flight issue because there should be food coming down here, but maybe I should set up a farm. Yeah, it's requesting 10 food from the surface. So food should be coming down. But we're setting this up in here. It's just kind of a holding area. Actually, I don't even know if we need the infirmary in here. This is just going to be like a holding area so that they can get on the trains and then go to where they need to go. I don't really know if we need that. And then I think what I'm going to do is right here, I will set up one of the big train stations. So that way this is kind of like our main area, and then we get everywhere via train. Because I think that's kind of how the underground's going to be laid out. It's going to be too sparse, really, to run anything else. And yeah, we could easily fit the big train station right here. That looks really good. Right about there. Yeah, I like that. Because it's basically going to have to run exactly where the these pipes are running. There's really no other location for the train line to run. So yeah, that's going to be that. And then eventually, I guess, yeah, we'll have the other lines to eventually split down here and go onto all these other offshoots that we can eventually reach, but not quite yet. But yeah, even still, the large station is kind of the only station that is a direct pass-through station. If we did just a regular station, we wouldn't be able to continue this way. So it's really all we got. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I guess I should go ahead and request maybe a bit more machine parts down here, or, I mean, that stuff should get built eventually, hopefully. We're requesting those, I'm pretty sure. We're requesting 10 at a time. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm guessing there's just no food on the surface, which is why there's no food down here. So maybe it would be worth getting a farm down here just to keep these people alive and not so reliant on the surface. Probably wouldn't be a bad call. Just a hydroponic farm. We could do like a fungal farm, but I mean, automatic fungal farm, maybe? That honestly doesn't sound bad. We're in a cave, so mushrooms might be quite tasty. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how that works for us. Just automatically making some mushrooms. And now the people don't have to worry about it. Because I don't want these people to have to worry about too much. Because I don't want them to get too upset. Although then again, there are 13 people down here that would like somewhere to work. So maybe, you know, maybe we will just go with the regular one. Save us some electronics. Yeah, save some electronics. We'll go for the regular fungal farm. And then we can get some other stuff in here. What do they want? People want, like, gaming and stuff? We could get, like, a, they want gambling. Okay, they want gambling and they want dining. Well, unfortunately, I can't really build a small casino. The casino is pretty big and a lot of electronics. I guess one thing I could do is build a security station down here just to make sure that we don't have any issues with renegades down here. And then, that's a big building, too. Okay. We could get more residential space, too. Just trying to think what people are really gonna want down here. I think that'll work and be nice. There we go. That looks pretty. And then we'll get like a tree over here. There we go. And that fills out this dome. Anyway, we won't really worry about passages because trains. That'll be how people get around underground. Yeah, take the train. So let's go back to the surface. Looks like we have a ton of starving. Should be fixed soon. I mean, we got one farm with automation. I probably don't need the heavy workload anymore. Yeah, let's get these other two farms. Or that, okay, that one's got automation. Okay. There we go. So we got the farms with automation. That's good. And then we got this going with automation as well. Alright, so food should be happening. It just feels like it's a bit slower than it ought to be. I guess we'll get that going too. And then we got 5 people that are looking for work. These are full. Pretty much everywhere people can work is full. That is quite impressive. We got so many scientists working our things here. Man, alright. Things are looking decent. Just the lack of food is a bit unfortunate. And we have an asteroid that we're working on. So let's see here. A lander has taken off. Okay, so it looks like our lander has just left. That is huge. So that means we can start trying to get people over here. So we just need to bring some polymers and some metal. We have metal, just not polymers. Can we trade some metal for polymers, please? Let's get this edited. So yeah, we're gonna want 15 polymers. Actually, we're gonna want a lot. I would dare say we want probably at least 20. Fuel, kind of not really a concern. So yeah, no fuel. Metals. 30. Concrete, no. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Drones, kind of really don't need those either. I guess, I mean, might as well bring the fuel just to be on the safe side. If we can bring it, might as well. And then, probably just non-specialized. How many can fit in the base? 15. 15 can fit in the base. Okay. So we'll bring all 15. There we go. Just to make sure that we have a bunch of people that can actually do things. So polymers, fuel, metal, request. Alright. And then maybe I will see if anybody wants some metal for some polymers, because that would be very handy right now. I wouldn't mind. Russia's fine with that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll get that traded. These farms should be literally almost ready. Yeah, this one is. There we go. Food is there. There we go. Food's going down the elevator. Love it. Ooh, new planetary anomalies. Maybe Icarus can do that. Let's see. Project Dawn, 4 botanists. Or 4 geologists. We don't have botanists or geologists, I don't think. Just 2. And they're... yeah. Let's see, we've been training scientists and officers. We got a good amount of officers. Let's switch this over to botanists. I think we're actually good on scientists too, for now. We have a lot. Let's do botanists and geologists. They will be the best.
Search complete.
There we go, autonomous sensors. We managed to take pictures of a distant galaxy. Very cool. And there's the starving going down now that we have food. Love to see it. We can probably take off this overwork. Not you. Yeah, for some reason you guys are really bad. There's someone in here that's 60 performance. Procrastination and lazy. How do you procrastinate on farming? Like, whoops. I was supposed to harvest the crops, but I forgot. Slash didn't want to. Yes, Russia. We go again. Alright, we're pretty much ready to go. We just need to get the fuel in there. Waiting for more fuel. More fuel to get to Space Rock. More fuel for going to Space Rock. Okay, hi, Russia. Ooh, we're down negative 579 because of the cold. Is it because this dome is... no, this dome should be fine. We got a heater. It might not be getting the whole dome, though. That'd be the problem. Yeah, but pretty much everything else is warmed. The mohole makes a nice bit of warmth around it, too. And we have 23 hours of power, so it might be fine. Feels like we should get some more power. I might, honestly... one thing that we did underground that I might do, because we are sitting on a decent quantity of fuel, and it might just be useful to have during cold waves, is, yeah, these thermal reactors. Produces electricity from fuel and generates heat. So I'll just plug that right there, so we can get some electricity from our fuel. Which I believe we store not too far away. Yeah, right over here. Could go ahead and amplify these two. It says 0 plus 0, but I'm pretty sure it does something. That's just the game being kind of silly. But yeah, we can get another fuel refinery. And just run this and crank that up, and that'll be more heat in this area that's not already heated. Probably would do pretty well for us, all things considered. Okay, how's the underground doing? Looks like we're doing okay. We have a train. Amazing. I mean, pretty much just send all, right? Like, just go ahead and send it all over, just to save the shuttles some work, having to bring everything over. Maybe hold on to the exotic minerals, but yeah, just send it all over. And then let me go ahead and build a track infrastructure, and then we're literally just gonna follow. Oh, can we not? Doesn't look like we can quite follow exactly the pipe. I thought we could build right under the pipe. Looks like we can't. I guess it makes sense. The pipe does need a way to support itself. So instead we'll do that so that the train line can squeeze below the pipe. And yeah, I won't be able to run it all between here. And there should be enough space through here. And some gaps that I can shoot through. So we'll see how this works for us. Looks like it's gonna be quite tricky. So yeah, we can shoot the gap there. Actually, probably shoot the gap down to here so we can go beneath the Moxies. Uneven terrain. Hopefully that's okay. Blocking objects. Let's delete that. You want me to flatten out this? No station. Okay, it looks like they want me to flatten out this weird terrain glitch we have here. I don't know if I can do that, though. It's just a weird terrain glitch we have. I don't know if I can get around that. Yeah, because I can't... It's not flat. Man, there is so much that needs to be done to get this train line. That's uneven terrain, so we head up this way. So we can then turn around here and start heading this way. Yeah, I could go to there and then go down, and then it's just saying blocking out. So it might say uneven terrain once I break that pipe pillar there. Maybe not. Maybe it won't, but there's no way of knowing. Yeah, because the pipe wasn't able to be ran. This was like the only way the pipe could be ran. Let's try from this side. Let's try from this side and see how far we get from going this way. Okay, so we can go this way. And that's uneven terrain right there. It's already calling in uneven terrain. How are you supposed to do trains? How are you supposed to do trains underground then? If it's just nowhere is even enough to lay track. I mean, this track is on pillars. I'm glad they fixed this in relaunch, but we're not playing relaunch, unfortunately. Just gotta find a way to redo this pipe. I feel like the pipe is probably a bit more lenient than the things are, but can't run that uneven. What about even like that? No, can't do that either. Okay, well, unfortunate there. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Like, I literally don't know if there's anything I can do to fix the trains there. So it's looking like it's just going to be shuttles moving people from dome to dome. Yeah, we just don't have the space for it. Alright, 10 souls left. Can we hurry up and get the fuel done? Okay, this rocket's ready. Oh, I didn't set a destination. That would probably help. That would probably help a little bit. Hanoi, visit. Yeah, 20 polymers, 35 fuel, and 30, yep, request. Yeah, launch anyway, because there's going to be a home very soon. Alright, off they go, getting out of this cold. Alright, and we got our botanist. That's cool. So that's where we got our science from. And then here's our reactor power. Okay, so yeah, we can crank this up. Oh, wow. That is a very big warm spot. And how much fuel does that consume? 1.3 per hour. So how much is that per soul? Like, I guess 24 per soul? That's not bad as far as fuel consumption goes. Just to kind of get us through this cold wave and keep this dome warm. Yeah, keep everything warm. Keeps the whole base warm, basically. Alright, so we got a rocket here. Can we land back over here? I think it's fine. We'll land up here. We'll try and land clear of that deposit. Ooh. If not, we can just take off again. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll land right there. We'll go ahead and get high priority on all the stuff required to get people working here. Probably not the best time to land them, actually. Can I cancel? No, looks like they're coming down no matter we like it or not. Okay. So I wanted to wait for, like, daytime. I just realized we're just now going into night, so that's kind of a silly time to land the rocket. Oh, I have to get the water place back down. Really just not planning things out well. Okay, ooh, how do I get that? How do I get out of the dust range? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, go get that area leveled. Go ahead and get all this stuff built up. Quickly. Alright, the house is ready, guys. Everybody get inside! Okay, I'll have power in the morning. Alright, life support, water. Get that away from everything that's going to damage it. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. And then go ahead and get the life support pipe from here to here and then down to here. Alright, there we go. These are a higher priority than those. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's getting we're getting everything. Okay, we have power. We have life support. There we go. Everybody happy? Looks like it. The average health is fine. The average sanity's not. Oh, overpopulated. I guess because it's full. It should be fine. Oh, I need one more polymer for the Micro G mining station? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. One more polymer. I can probably salvage something, can't I? The fuel. I'm gonna salvage this. We have fuel to get this rocket back. So this rocket can return. This rocket can't. So that's a slight downside. But I might just move this fuel refinery like over to here. Although we're probably gonna want more water. And we're probably gonna want to start getting water from over here for people. But for right now, let's just break this, get the one polymer we need. Now who's gonna get you? Take that. No, wait, no. Hit it. Say for you to... Nice. Grab the polymer. Yoink, there we go. And then go chuck it over here. There we go. Alright, so get that built. And we should be pretty good. Low storage. Yeah, we don't have storage. It's fine. We don't need storage. We make as much as we need. Alright, I need to get that hooked into power. I don't know how I didn't realize that that wasn't hooked into power. Alright, so that should be good. So this is basically making 20. And these two buildings together consume 10 and 5. Okay. And this makes 20 and these two buildings consume... Okay, that'll be fine. This won't be, though. I need one more... Just 5 power. Just put a regular solar panel. I don't need another 10. Yeah, we just need an extra 5 power to run this above everything else. Yeah, should be fine. Also, we won't even run this at night. Just need enough to build up a surplus. Alright, not everybody has a job to do, it looks like. I don't really know what other jobs we have. I guess we could always build more mining stations? Is that what you would usually do? Build more mining stations? I mean, we have lots of exotic minerals all over this asteroid. So, we got 9 souls to really put in some work here. We could make power. We could put people into making power. That could be something. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't really seem like there's much other things people can do. Energy water. We need another 8 polymers. So I think I'll do that. Just preemptively get that going. And then probably preemptively plan a pipe. Could I just... No. that would be pretty cool, though. If I could just jump the pipe across the gap here. But no, I probably want to go up onto this ramp. Okay, there we go. So that's all connected in there. So we'll work on building that. So we can have this here. Actually, this is probably making extra water, isn't it? Yeah, it can produce 1 more water if needed. Yeah. I guess that works too. Alright. Gonna build those pipes. I don't know how much that metal that is gonna be. Hopefully not too much more than 9. The 9th planet. We have confirmed the existence of the much hypothesized 9th planet in our solar system. Astronomers considered its existence likely based on the movement of asteroids and other objects in our system. It is about 7 times the size of the Earth and has an orbit that is roughly 650 times as far from the Sun. Its origin is still up for debate, but the confirmation of its existence is already monumental. The researchers have asked you to comment on the discovery. But Pluto was the 9th planet, right? Pictures look fabricated. We always knew it was there. It was only a matter of time. This is what I would like to say, like, realistically, but I don't really need money. Colonist morale's good. Oh, the scientist community is struck with disbelief at your ignorance, struck by the realization that the general public might not be as well informed as they hoped. They redoubled their efforts to ensure everyone is properly educated. Your ignorance turned out to be a good thing. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I just wanted the morale. We don't really need science, we don't really need funding. Might as well just make people happy, because they're already starving to death. Yeah, colonist morale. Morale's up. Look at him. Where's morale? There it is. No? Renegade? Comfort? Oh, this guy's a renegade. Comfort. I guess we don't really have morale on an asteroid. We just have sanity and comfort. Oh, well that was, I guess, before the base was built. Sorry about that, I guess. Alright, at least we're working. So we're working away when the sun's up. Getting all the exotic minerals we could possibly lay our fingers on. And we're out of metal, so no more... Yeah, no more pipes. We could always salvage some drones. Each drone is worth 1 metal. Yeah, if we desperately need pipes, I guess that's an option. I mean, I would kind of like to get the fuel going. But let's see, what can we do here? Yeah, we can go ahead and get this guy back home, I think. And just maybe start planning for a future asteroid. I wish I could just turn some of these machine parts back into metals. Yeah, I just want to bring more. I gotta bring more stuff back, but feels like such a ways out of the way to go. Oh yeah, we gotta go get more metal. Feels like it's out of the way. But yeah, there's like literally no metal to be mined. Yeah, I guess we'll go bring some metal back. Because we're probably going to want more, things anyway. So, I guess send you back. Is there anything we can bring with us? Yeah, I guess we don't really need these two guys. We can go and bring them back, save 20,000. That's fine, we're just trying to work back and build up all our prefabs again, it feels like. At least getting them out of here means that we don't have to worry about them anymore. But yeah, we are rapidly going through that water, so we are going to need to start getting water over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring the rocket back.
We have a food shortage.
Again? Do we just not have enough farms to keep up with people? Yeah, a lot of them are in regen. Man, I built another one. That's in regen now too. And we got botanists working at them now, which is good. I think I can try and enforce specialists. Hopefully that helps a little bit. You guys are overworked. That's fine. 175. 48%. You guys get overworked because otherwise you're gonna fail that soil replacement. How much food do we got underground? Oh, we ran out of fuel. Everybody's just dying because there's no fuel, and this never got built. Huh. Thought there'd be like some food sitting down here or something. People are living here. Oh, I guess more people got brought down and are living here now. I guess I should have shuttles transport people so that these people can get out of here. Yeah, everybody. I don't want anybody living here. This is just the intermediate dome so that you can get over here. But yeah, that's... Yeah, I don't really know what caused that. It just seems like a freak accident. Something happened, the power's gone. Yeah, power's gone because we ran out of fuel, even though this should have been making fuel. Unless we ran out of water. Which, no, water thing's still running. Waste rock storage on this is full. And these guys don't seem to care. Let's see, how much is a dome? It takes 20 to run a dome. Can I run it like off like a generator or something instead of using this thermal electric thing? What else we got? Georeactor. Fusion reactor. 24, 15. Yeah, we could do that. Give these people something to do. Yeah, I don't need that anymore, Russia, but thank you. Where are those guys going? Oh. Transport's on automated mode, and this guy's automated mode, so they're just going on an adventure. Okay. They can have fun. Oh wow, he just don't have any fuel. That seems like just what it comes down to. No fuel. We just need to bring some metal back to the base. Wow. Oh, not even polymers. Just metal. Oh, polymers too, I guess. Yeah, because we need to build the extra stuff. But yeah. Wow. Seriously, these things are kind of upsetting. We have so many fuel productions and they're just not doing what I would like them to do. I mean, I guess this is consuming a lot. Maybe that ate up all our fuel. I mean, it's not cold waving anymore, so go ahead and get rid of it. Okay, we reestablished? Nope. There's 7 fuel somewhere. It's in the train. Okay, I guess let shuttles be able to get out of the train. I guess that would be useful. There we go. There we go. Now we have fuel. So it was at trains again. Did trains mess me up? It might have been these train stations, actually. It might have been these train stations. I mean, I can't build tracks anyway, so I guess refab them. Yep, can't build tracks anyway. Might as well just pick them up. I mean, I could just break them, but... I don't know, there might be a part of the cave where it's flat enough to make them work. So, might as well just save them. But yeah, that's annoying. Okay, we might be fine then. I'm gonna put that on hold. There we go, we're getting the fungus farm. So you guys will have food now. Oh yeah, it just needs 1 shift, right? And then plus automation. 1 shift and then automate. And then we almost got that built, so that should make you guys happy. Yep, our underground living experiment. Yeah, everybody's who comes down here. Everybody moves down here from the elevator, then gets shuffled over. Back on the rock. 32 exotic minerals, that's pretty good. How are you doing water? We're getting low on the water. I think I'm going to sacrifice some of the drones. Sorry, drone 538. Sorry, drone 535. And sorry, drone 533. It has to be done. And then how much more metal do we need? Just... I think these are just 2 more pipe sections, right? Yeah, not too much. I'm just going to destroy you and you. And now we can finish that pipe section up. And then as soon as we run out of water, I will move this. I will move it over here. We'll start mining here. And then, yeah, I'm just going to jump it around and make sure we can drain all these water deposits. That's got 0.2. It can use 1 more. Problem is, a lot of this stuff requires metal maintenance. So that is a bit concerning. Mildly concerning. So we're kind of... As soon as this stuff kind of falls into disrepair, we're pretty much done. Unless we sacrifice all the drones. We got 9 left. But yeah, I just don't think I want to stress our fuel trying to get the other rocket up here. We're going to start drone printing very soon, so we're going to start being able to build up our supply of drones. So I'm not too upset about destroying some. So we're all hooked up here. We're about to run out of water. Would be nice to have a water tank, but unfortunately we do not have that luxury. So here we go. Luckily it's going to be just a little bit of time, guys. Okay. What's this one? This is a low deposit? That was a... I don't know what deposit that was. There's a high. Do we want a high deposit? I guess... Try and get it between the two? That probably would be a good idea. Try and get it to reach both. Yeah, that'll reach both. So that's another whole load of metal. Alright. And another one bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. Oh, the last thing they did was build this. How sad. Oh, yeah, and then cable, power. Of course. That'll be the last guy will go into a power cable. Hey, you. Ooh, we're gonna need... Generator? Yeah, I don't have any accumulators. Shoot. Shoot. That's 5, so that's consuming 4 power. That's... I need more accumulators. The resources that we are going through just doesn't feel right. Okay, well, we gotta water out for the night. Alright, we're going back. Okay, well, we gotta water out for the night. Everybody's doing fine, though. Storage space is full. Goodness. Alright, let's start getting this rocket loaded up. Alright. We got 6 souls. Alright, let's get this. Plus 10 production. Factory AI? No, we can't even do that. All we could really do is amplify it. Yeah, I might just chuck on 2 more. Another advanced panel? Yeah, we'll chuck on 1 more advanced panel. Because I want to amplify this. Just to make sure we can get our production in. Grab that metal, or that electronic, and then deliver it there. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. Just crank the fuel out, because we got to fuel this, not only this rocket, but we got this rocket to fuel. And we got 5 souls in 21 hours. How are we doing down here? No power to the fungal farm? Alright, yes, I guess I should have plugged that in. That would be my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, at least that's got fuel now. And everybody seems to be a lot happier. Storage space is full. On concrete? Yes, concrete. Well, let's send some of that to the surface then. Alright, we have another expedition, right? Yeah, this one with geologists. We should have some geologists now. Yep. Beautiful. I might just go ahead and set these to auto. Now that we have, yeah, way more geologists and botanists than we could ever need, let's set these to auto. And just let them finish out probably medics and the engineers and scientists. Yeah, we probably have way more botanists than we need. Fear my botany powers.
We have a food shortage.
Oh, yeah, that would be a problem. You're supposed to fear my botany powers. Yeah, we're doing fine on all the basic resources now. look at all these. Look at all this. Look at all this. We could build another wonder probably. What should we do next? Artificial sun? Artificial sun might be worth it. We also have this, the hydraulic turbine, which is kind of a cool modded thing. Produces more power the more water is stored in the cooling towers. So that's kind of cool. Artificial sun, though. Yeah, that would definitely solve our power problems. And our heating problems. Just chuck the artificial sun right in the middle of the colony. Also, space elevator. Yeah, pretty much we can build any of these. All these are just like... Yeah, which one do you want to place? We have the resources for it. I think power is our main concern right now, right? Yeah. If we could just get rid of that concern. If we could just get rid of that power concern. Almost. I can almost put it right there. Actually, I'd want to put it probably like right there. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up. Oh, wait, before I do that, let's yeah, because that is literally where the power cable is connected. Let's put a power cable there. Make sure that gets built. And then we're going to put the artificial sun probably like right here. In the middle of all these solar panels. Why not? There it is. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and put the artificial sun right in the middle of these. It makes it's cool that it's oh yeah, we have all this storage too. That's pretty cool. High efficiency capacitor. That's really cool looking. All that stuff is really cool looking. That actually looks like the artificial sun. High density water, compressed air. Got earths. We literally store some earths. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do that, and then we just need to run water to it. Which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, there we go. Water. So we will need to forget having a solar panel array here, it looks like. Because that's where we gotta run the water. That's where we gotta run the water. Like that. There we go. So yeah, no solar array there. We can probably fill that in with regular panels. It'll be fine. But these ones, these solar panels will be active all the time. And then... yeah. That's kind of cool. I think, at least. I think that's pretty neat. So yeah, we can go and get artificial sun. Because, yeah, we have so many resources I don't even know what to do with them. Rocket is 17 fuel. That's pretty good. How's this one? Still sitting at 16. So they're both half fuel. They're both sitting at half capacity. Draining these waters. Ooh, the high water is going to be gone in a second, and then we're just going to be running on low water. Will low water be enough? Or will we need to reach the other high? I might just go ahead and make another... yeah, we can afford another one. Just go ahead and make another one. And then go ahead and preemptively get this hooked up, probably. Go ahead and just make sure we're ready for this. Because I don't think we'll be good on just a low. At least, I mean, that'll keep us going, basically, I guess. That low. Until this can get built. And then I'm going to probably turn this off and then just run off this one. Because there's no point chewing at that low one. We're not going to be here for that much longer. Yeah, we're out of water. Yeah, we're out of water because that's that. But we can turn off this and get our water back, right? Because we can get 2 water. How much can this get? This can only get 3. This can only pull 3 water from that low deposit. That is so sad. So we either have water or we have oxygen. I think oxygen's more important, so we'll worry about that. But yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, get this one up and running urgently, guys. Alright, 8 polymers, 2 machine parts. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, they're already working on it. Boom. There we go. So now everybody has water again. Wonderful. Are we good on power? That's 4 power. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off. So that is producing 6, so that can run that and everything. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, yeah, we don't need that. I guess we're just going to pick it up. Why not? We should... Yeah, that should last until we have to leave. Put it on the rocket. This rocket might just be taking all the metals, to be honest. And the other one might be taking everything else. I don't know if we need... Again, we could do the cargo module, but we'll need 20 extra fuel. So, I mean, if we can get 20 extra fuel, then hey. More power to us. But at least we have another rocket, so... You know. It's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get all that exotic minerals loaded up in there. Pretty much got this whole deposit. Yeah, I think they're going to deplete that. And then, I mean, we'll probably leave, because I don't really see... I could try and reach that over there. But the range of this is probably not that great, and the base's range is that. Yeah. I mean, if we set the base up down here, we have a 50, a 179, a 50, 59, a 50. Yeah, setting the base up down here probably would have been better. But, you know, at least we were able to get all of this. And it's not like we really have much more time anyway. Oh, no. No metal. No metal to maintenance. Do we start? I guess we just keep salvaging drones. Eventually there'll just be one left, I guess. Alright, salvage you. Yeah, I'm going to immediately start drone printing back at the base. Yeah, because we need 1 metal to repair that. And 1 metal to repair that. So we'll salvage those 2 guys. That gives us 5 drones left, so that's 2 over here. 2 over here, and then 1 on the commander. There we go. At least we can fix that. Keep everything operational. So I'll have you deliver that over there.
We have a food shortage.
Alright. What's new? The Eternal Summer. Oh, this rocket. Yeah, they want some machine parts and electronics. Sure, I think we have those for you. Yeah, we have a ton. Right there. I think... Probably landing you here is the best. But you know what? Just for you, we should really, you know, because we love you so much. Yeah. Machine parts and electronics. There we go. There you are.
Colonist has died.
Oh, from starving, I'm guessing. Well, luckily a food farm just went. It looks like. Farm literally just turned over. Wow, look, we're gonna get 500 from there. Yeah, it seems it's just our farms were kind of just in a rut, it seems. Now they're actually working. Grow the veg, do the automation. Bada bing, bada boom. Wow. 602 colonists. We're running out of homes. I thought I said births are forbidden when full. They are, technically. That didn't stop people, though. We are still running out of homes. That's crazy. I guess... Yeah, turn off the tourist restrictions on the hotel. That'd probably help a couple people. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. There we go. I guess. Hopefully that helps. Seems like we just need to do some more expansion underground. I just need to figure out where our next best bet is. Where's that large area? This is the large area, isn't it? How do we get over here? Show me how we get over there. Show me the way. Oh wait, are you the only drone commander here? I think so. Probably should build a hub before we do anything too crazy. Before we do anything too rash. Still no electronics. Nobody wants to bring us any electronics. Fine, if you want something done right, you must have to do it yourself. Doing it yourself must be the only way. I guess yeah, we can make this dome. People can live here if they want. Let's see, what do we want here? So we probably want, I mean, we're gonna need basically everything the other dome has. Except we're probably also gonna add a... I can't make a small electronics factory? What year is this? And I still can't make a small electronics factory? Unbelievable. Oh, there's some going into there. I mean, there's a lot right here. Oh, but it's right here. That would be your problem. See, you know what your problem is that it's all the way over here. Also, we're not requesting exotic minerals, so this is never going to get built. But you see, your problem is that it's all the way over here. Well, anyway, let's have the RC Explorer head over here. Ah, so you just go this way. Okay. That might be doable with a train. Because at least there's no pipes here yet. Alright, I'll let them build this. And then we can send the commander and we can start going this way. But yeah, it's annoying because I need the commander over here to keep these people alive. But yeah, let's try and get the drone hub built. Guys. Oh. Why did I not request electronics here? No idea. No idea why that is a thing. But that would explain why electronics never showed up here. So now stuff should actually get built that requires electronics. Okay, 2 souls left. We have a fully fueled rocket here and plenty of fuel over here. Okay. Good stuff. How much fuel we have? Like 10. Okay, we have 10. We have 10 fuel. Plus a little bit more here. Grab the fuel. All 3 of you guys. Okay, and then go just put it over here. Just do that a couple times and then that rocket will be good. I might be able to set you up here, maybe? I could try. And that way I can just have the one drone, hopefully, cart fuel back and forth. Because if I'll be in range of this depot and in range of that depot, then I can hopefully automate this. And then these rockets can just get out of here when they're ready. Almost. If I just build a fuel depot and then request fuel, then the fuel will go to the rocket, because that's within range of the rocket. Yeah, the fuel really just needs to get over to here. But yeah, that should be within range, I think. It looks like it's within range. So yep, he's doing it. Yep, he's doing the runs now. Awesome. I'm going to have you do the same. 2 guys on the go. Double guys, double go. Alright, so now we can get this rocket fueled up. And I'm going to turn on the extended module just so they can try and get the 55 fuel in there. We got 2 souls to do that. They might be able to. And if that's the case, then more deep exotic metals for me. Space Explorer. Complete all the text in the recon and expansion tree. Amazing. What else? Less fuel. Let's just get some of the expensive stuff. Less fuel, that. Oh yeah, electronics factory, so we can make those. Don't need that, don't need that. Field extractors, don't need that. Extractor amplify. Probably should get that. And then I'll get all this and that, and that's pretty much done. Done on the tech tree. That's going to take 5 souls to get the advanced engines, but that's decent. That's a lot of that's a lot of research for a tech. And I don't think we can get any free techs, because we've gotten all the expensive ones. We can contact and exchange technologies, but yeah, they say no. They say no, yeah, because they only give you the cheap stuff. Once you get to this level, you can't really get anything for free. Ooh. Asclepius. Exotic minerals, water, and no other usable resources. Okay. Seems like a pretty fast one. Only get it for about half the time we got this one for. Alright, Hanoi's out of range in 2 souls. We're still cranking the fuel out. 15 per soul means... yeah, we got that. In 2 souls we got this. Get more exotic minerals on the rocket! Get all the exotic minerals on the rocket. Load it up. Load up the rocket till it pops. Okay, we got it. We got a reactor. Oh, we do have eternal fusion, where it no longer requires workers. I guess get rid of this. Get rid of that hunk of junk. And then... oh yeah, we're gonna need to quickly reconnect the cable once that's gone. So ready, steady, Freddy. Banging. Alright, and... cabling. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll just get eternal fusion. We have that breakthrough, so might as well. Just so we don't have to worry about these. Go ahead and you guys work to keep the lights on until that's ready. And then you won't be needed anymore. Because then we'll have fusion! Fusion! Oh, and that's done. Okay. So you guys come over here and can clear this. And then we can get into the big area. And then we should, next time, I'm thinking we get the Jumbo Cave reinforcements, because we have the exotic minerals and everything else for these. And yeah, we can shore up the Jumbo Cave. Let's just try and get our rockets off this rock. Okay, we don't have a lot of drones to really make sure we're thorough here. I really just want to grab this and this. I think the electrolyzer, that was cheap, right? How cheap is the electrolyzer? I mean, the Micro-G water extractors are kind of expensive. Electrolyzer's cheap. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Just get the fuel refinery. Fuel refinery is cheap too, right? Just trying to figure out what exactly I want to take. I mean, they're kind of pricey. I might bother taking that, but I know I can't really take these advanced panels, so I won't worry about those. All right, the sun is about to rise for the final time on this wonderful rock. Ooh, we might go ahead and dig it all out. That'd be perfect. Then we can get home early. Okay, 2 more fuel coming over. Into the rocket it goes. We just need 1 more, and it's on its way. Alright, idle extractor. Yoink. Time to get you off this place. We're bringing all our exotics. We're bringing all our colonists. They all survived. We'll bring the commander. And what else do I want to bring? Nothing really else here. I guess we could go ahead and grab all this. There we go. Making the most of that fuel tank. There we go. 149 at 500 out of 150 total. Are the 2 drones here? I'm going to assign them here so they can help get everything loaded up. And everybody should be on the rocket now, right? No, they're not. They're not yet. Okay, we got a thing on Mars once we get over there, but just trying to get all this cleaned up. All right, off they go. Goodbye, people. All right. Now we can worry about this and this. And all 4 of you will go over here. Get all that picked up. Let's get out of here. Can you guys not go pick this up? I think because there's no thing over here, they're not picking it up. But we do have the Micro-G mining station. Or no, that went on the other rocket, right? Yeah, we don't have the habitat. Renegades, Martian Vice. Busy at your office one day, you decide to take a walk and breathe some of the, well, less stale dome air outside. As you go out, 2 cargo shuttles buzz near the dome. One actually crashes and leaves a nasty crack. Later, you learn renegade colonists organize a race with people actually piloting the shuttles. One of them died in the crash. The other pilot somehow got away after leaving the shuttle. Rumor is a race tournament is about to begin that will last around 10 souls. Close all shuttle hubs for 3 souls to improve security. We need our shuttles operating and can't afford to stop them. No, we'll close the shuttles. We can manage. Just like a dust storm. Let's go ahead and get Falcon 2 down. That is a lot of exotic minerals. That is all going to go underground. 200. Yep, get it all in the elevator, guys. I don't want any renegades stealing it up here. And goodbye, Hanoi. Well, anyway, that was pretty eventful, I would say. Anomaly analyzed. The anomaly appears to be incongruent tracks. Some appear to be caused by the flow of liquids, while others seem to result from the moving of large rocks. The nearby area doesn't yield many answers as to what could have caused this confounding scene. There isn't much more to do but follow the trail. Where they terminate is still a mystery, but we can only hope to find answers. Okay, so it looks like we got like a little bit of a wild goose chase. And then can I have both you guys kind of continue heading down the cave? Kinda. Just you go until you can't go no more. Okay, you can keep going then. Keep your drones inside. Because I want to try and keep moving. Ooh. Okay, you scan that. Oh, this doesn't get to the large cave, does it? But we got 200 exotic minerals down here. That is a lot. Rare anomaly analyzed. The RC Explorer did an extensive survey and analysis of the area and found nothing. Some colonists are starting to question the meaning of our colony, where it seemed a grand step for humanity at first, and now start to wonder whether they should have stayed on Earth. In moments like these, our colonists look at you, Commander. To set an example for guidance, what do you say? We shall conquer the ground. Living and working on Mars is more fulfilling than on Earth. The underground is our next grand step. Wow, that couldn't be... That's literally it. Unfortunately, our colonists are just a means to an end. Yeah, no. The underground is our next grand step. It seems the colonists agree. We were focused on the skies. We were so focused on the skies that we missed adventure. It was right underneath your feet all along. We've unlocked the mole people breakthrough. We can put our researchers on it whenever you want, Commander. So does that mean just, like, underground is just, like, super easy now? Colonists restore sanity while sleeping in the underground, instead of losing sanity. Colonists also gain 10 morale while they're in the underground. If humanity had never seen sunlight, they wouldn't miss it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. And next time, we begin our grand expansion underground. We have enough exotic minerals to kind of just start expanding rapidly. Now that we have this mole people breakthrough, it's gonna be good. I just want to see how do we get over there, Houston. No, that's not how we get over there, Houston. He's a little confused. Oh, it's through like a tunnel this way. I'm following it. I'm following it. I'm following it. Following the tunnel. I'm following the tunnel. Right here. Right here. Alright, that's the way we gotta go. Let's go ahead and get some lights constructed, because otherwise I will forget. Light tripods, 1 polymer. Worth it in my books. Alright, we're gonna chuck that right there. Is that within range? Barely. You. Build the light. Alright, see you guys later. Transports are good. I'm understand to transport underground. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Goodbye, guys.